Hello everyone, let's look at this game at the National Friends of Chess Championship 2026 with Abdulraheem Abdulrahman playing white against Tennyson. Abdulrahim is the highest rated player in Nigeria, rated number 1, and he played an almost perfect game, didn't make any blunders, and just maintained the advantage from the opening. Quite formidable. So this is a queen pawn opening, symmetrical variation. So here, initially I was wondering why black didn't play knight here, but then there's a check, and after knight takes captures, and after bishop takes capture this pawn. So, and if this, then there's this. I don't know, it's kind of complicated. What if this is played now with a check? The king moves away and two pieces are hanging at the same time. How is black going to deal with that? Let's say play this. There's chasing the knight away. And then finally, you can't go here, the queen will capture. So anyway, all that was not played in the game, and it's not a good move. So Tennyson castled, and then Abdulrahim castled, and bishop takes, pawn takes. Now, incidentally, the game is still advantage white, but I think here bishop b7 was more accurate, was more correct. So instead, Tennyson played, I guess he wants to play on the e2 pawn, bring his rook and put pressure, which was taken care of with this move by Abdulrahim. And then knight goes here. Again, was that the best move? No, not necessarily the best move. Probably here rook e8 was better. Okay, so let's follow the game. Now, in this position, you notice after queen c2, white is threatening to capture the knight and then, win a pawn. So that's why Tennyson played the move f5. And after bishop a3, the rook has to go to f6 because you have to defend the pawn on f5. And then played here. Now this knight c6, I don't really like that move. It kind of loses the pawn by force. f3, the knight has to move, and then knight takes knight, rook takes knight, queen takes. So now white is effectively a clear pawn up. Otherwise, the knight would have been trapped if it didn't go away because of f4 coming up. So attacking the d pawn. And then here, this was a bad move on account of attacking the knight. And when the knight moves, attacking the f pawn. You see how Abdulrahman just keeps playing with tempo, attacking the rook. And then the natural move, rook d7, loses to queen b4. Now, in this position, Tennyson resigned. How does he defend the rook? After rook f6, there's a queen sacrifice here. And if queen captures, we get another queen, we check. After rook takes check. And black is clearly lost in this position, a whole rook down. So this is quite an interesting game. It just shows the strength at which Abdulrahim is playing right now. And well, it's a good game. Hope you enjoyed these games. And remember to stay tuned, follow, subscribe, like for more. Thank you.